Alright, so good morning, good evening, good afternoon to each one of you. I will be discussing to you our okay, or before laboratory um, orientation or pre-lab, no, of experiment 4 to 6. Because the scope of our prelim grading is experiment 1 to experiment 6. And now, I am going to emphasize this in actuality on Saturday. Just pardon if naririnig po yung mga ibang echo na nasa taas, no? But we must keep going. Okay po? So, the title of our pre-lab orientation for today is Experiment 4, which titled Venipuncture, Specimen Collection and Handling. So, ito po yung kakailanganin natin. Ipapakita ko yan, ide-demonstrate ko, pero at least meron na kayong mga background, no? Sana po panoorin nyo pa rin po ito. So, ang tawag po dito ay Fleb kit. Fleb kit is composed of syringes, okay, evacuated tubes, needles, adapters, and microphore. Microphore o plaster. Ito po yung white tape na ginagamit natin. Now, these are the materials used to extract or to obtain or acquire blood from the specimen. Nakuha po? Okay. Para tayo makakuha ng dugo, kailangan natin ang mga sumusunod. Syringes, evacuated tubes, needles, and adapters. And then, para makita ninyo yung actuality niyan, we'll meet on Saturday. Please ensure, specifically marchers, okay, and leaders and members, that you will bring your lab gown. Alright? No lab gown, no entry. Please review our terms and conditions. Okay. So, ito po yung pagkuha ng dugo. Meron tayong two types of venipuncture or phlebotomy. Una, yung open system. Pangalawa, yung closed system. Ito pong nasa screen nyo ngayon ay closed system. Merong needle, yung tube na nasa gitna, ang tawag dyan ay adapter, tapos yung hawak noong collector ay evacuated tubes. Okay, so pag sinabi po nating open system, meron po dyan mga plastic syringe, needle, okay? Tapos, yung syringe meron niyang barrel, meron niyang plunger. Dapat ang angle lamang po ng open system ay 15 to 30 degree angle. Yan po kasi yung ideal angle according to our material. Now, closed system naman, meron siyang adapter at meron din siyang multi-sample needle. Bakit multi-sample needle? Ang other term ay two-way needle. Yung isa pantusok sa evacuated tube, yung isa naman pantusok doon sa skin mo. Yun. Okay? Anyway, makikita nyo yan on Saturday. So, after insertion, okay, there is a simultaneous change of tubes that can be done. Ano ang advantage ni closed system? Pwedeng isang bagsakan. Okay? Isang tusukan, tapos pwedeng kahit ilang tube. Sa open system kasi, limited ka lang. Nakuha po? Okay, so ito pong example na open system. Pag napuno na yung syringe, hindi ka na makakakuha. Pero, okay, ang closed system, pihitin mo lang yung evacuated tubes, pwede mong palitan yan. Okay? So, bakit? Ilan ba yung evacuated tubes na meron tayo? Okay? Papakita ko yan sa inyo later. But, we need to understand that in forensic toxicology, blood samples that are taken from convicted suspects are determined. So, kaya importante pala na aralin natin ito, guys, no? Kasi, yung blood na makukuha mo can be or gets testified and diagnosis for any sign of evidence that were affiliated with the crime scene's aftermath. So, pwede nating i-link, i-correlate, i-connect doon mismo sa crime scene na nangyari. Nakuha? Kaya, kailangan pa rin ito. Hindi kayo medtech, hindi kayo medically aligned, pero dapat may awareness tayo. Kailangan alam natin yung tawag, alam natin yung procedure. Nakuha po? Now, okay. there are different types of evacuated tubes. Okay? And I want you to know, guys, that there are kinds of evacuated tubes. Okay? Ano yan? YLRGLG. Ito po yung pattern natin, ha. Tandaan nyo, meron tayong yellow, light blue, red, green, lavender, gray. Okay? So, sinamarize ko na para sa inyo. Yung yellow at saka pula, para po yan sa serum. Di ba naalala natin na dalawa ang liquid portion ng dugo or whole blood. Yung isa serum, yung isa plasma. Pag sinabi mong light blue naman, para yan sa whole blood or anticoagulant. Yung green, heparinized blood yan. Yung lavender, meron niyang EDTA. Yung gray, meron niyang sodium fluoride. So, yung mga ito ay mga anticoagulant or additives para ma-maintain natin yung buhay or viability ng RBC. Nakuha po? Okay, so ito po yung example ng mga evacuated tubes natin. Makikita nyo yan, actuality. Okay? So at least mayroon tayong music, kaya super engaging and active din ako magturo sa inyo. Sana naririnig po ninyo, no? But please concentrate on our discussion, okay? These are the examples of evacuated tubes. So, ito kailangan nyo lang naman na kabisaduhin. Okay? Ang ipopokus nyo, yung order of draw, yung tube stopper, tsaka yung liquid part post centrifugation. Yun lang. Alamin mo lang kung serum or plasma siya. Now, let's move on experiment 5. Ito, i-demonstrate ko ulit sa Sabado. Actual face-to-face. Pero gusto ko lang i-orient na kayo na ang title nito ay ABO blood group. So, ano bang ABO group? Ito ay mahalaga, no, sa medicine. Kasi dito nalalaman mo yung blood type mo. So nag-start ito nung 1900, okay, by Karl Landsteiner. So nagkaroon na siya ng concept ng blood typing mula doon sa blood transfusion. And there are 4 types of blood types, most common or blood groups na na-discover. Ano yon? A, B, AB, and O. Okay? Okay, let's move on to experiment. So, on Saturday, at least ipapakita ko na sa inyo yung itsura ng microscope and also their parts. Okay? Ito po ang microscope, gagamitin natin yan sa pag-confirm. At lahat ng procedure ay matatagpon sa inyong module. So, dapat nabasa nyo na at kailangan ninyong basahin. Okay, I will emphasize this one on Saturday. So, please attend, okay? And also, dapat may PPE kayo para magets ninyo itong ipapaliwanag ko. Basta gusto ko lang malaman nyo ngayon, 'di ba RBC, nakuha nyo na, naging familiar na kayo, 'di ba? Scientifically and ideally, no, meron pong mga antigen sa surrounding ng RBC natin. Ang antigen, yan ang kapartner ng antibody. Kapag ka may antibody, lagi niyang hinahanap yung antigen. Okay? So, kaya nga, minsan meron namamatay na mga pasyente kapag halimbawang mali ang kanyang blood type o kaya naman dahil lang sa pamamagitan or pagsalin ng dugo, namamatay siya. Okay? Dahil dito sa antigen. Halimbawa, nagsalin ako ng dugo kay Tanggol Montenegro, incompatible kami. Bakit? Dahil dyan sa antigen. Kasi yung dugo ko pwedeng maging lason doon sa kapwa-tao. Okay? Nakukuha nyo? Pwedeng maging lason kasi pwedeng i-induce or palabasin yung antibody na gustong-gusto ang antigen. Ano bang ginagawa ng antibody? Ang antibody, pinupuksa niya yung antigen. Okay? So, i-memorize ninyo yung blood type na yan, tapos yung mga naturally occurring antibodies, and then i-discuss ko ulit yan on Saturday.